as he's ready to go. And race fans, are you ready to go? We ready to go 125 laps? Oh, I know you can do better than that. We're the best fans in Southeast Michigan. We're the best fans in all Midwest. Who's ready to go ARCA CRA Super Series Racing? See, the drivers are all fired up. They already started their engines. Nevertheless, let's do it anyways. At the count of three, we'll do the most famous words in motorsports. At the count of 3, 2, 1. Drivers, start your engines. Well, the drivers are all excited. They're ready to go racing already here at Rock Speedway. Big thanks to official series sponsors. Hoosier Racing Tires out of Lakeville, Indiana is the official racing tire of the series. Every single ARCA CRA Super Series driver you see here today is on Hoosier Racing Tires, and they are powered by Sunoco Race Fuels out of Linwood, Pennsylvania, the official spec race fuel of the ARCA CRA Super Series. Racing Electronics out of Concord, North Carolina is the official communication supplier of the series, while Phantom Racing Gear out of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky is the official apparel company of the series. Phantom Racing Gear has a table display set up at the concourse here at Flat Rock Speedway, so please be sure sometime this evening, especially on your way out tonight, please pick up a souvenir of your experience with the ARCA CRA Super Series. Field's getting a couple pace laps, get the tire temperatures up, get the oil temperatures up, get that adrenaline flowing. 125 laps of feature racing for the ARCA CRA Super Series, powered by Jegs. 4 different states represented. 4 different states, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky, all represented here today. A pivotal race number 9 of the 2015 racing season. 17-year-old Hunter Mays will go P1 in that Mountaineer Firewood Ford. He'll start alongside 2014 Jegs CRA All-Star Tour champion Dan Leake in a Mr. Asphalt Chevrolet, the Birch Run, Michigan driver, making a rare ARCA CRA Super Series appearance. Some heavy hitters behind the 2 young drivers on the front row. Brian Campbell in the 47 car, the Wyoming, Michigan driver. The Marist Speedway Ford looking for a little bit of redemption from last Wednesday night at the Kalamazoo Speedway. Now, getting those tire temperatures up, get those engine temperatures up, get the final instructions from their spotters up high here in Spotterville. Big thanks to Jegs.com on a Delaware, Ohio series presenting sponsor of the ARCA CRA Super Series, powered by Jegs. Fans, on behalf of Champion Racing Association, powered by Jegs, we thank you for coming to Flat Rock Speedway. What we want you to do is we want you to get up. We want you to stand up. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up. It's wave lap time, 9th race in the 2015 racing season. This is the ARCA CRA Super Series, powered by Jegs. This is a 7-Up 125. Chief starter Brian Duncan gives him the 1 lap to go. Single, we're going green the next time by. The Cardinal Cars, that top pace car will pull in the infield. It's in the hands of 17-year-old Hunter Mays, starting on the pole. Alongside him, 25-year-old Dan Leake in the number 12 machine. Stellar field of cars from top to bottom. They come on turns 3 and 4. Chief starter Brian Duncan, the green flag in hand, and we are racing. Mays jumping out to a big early lead, but Dan Leake regroups himself on the high side as he follows the 13 of Bays, leader of lap 1, Hunter Bays. Inside lane seems to be the preferred groove early on. It's Brian Campbell in the third. Ed Coelho, fast qualifier. Grant Quinlan in the fourth spot. Battle for fifth now between a pair of former Rookie of the Years. 2014 top freshman Wes Griffith Jr. in the 33. 2010 Rookie of the Year Nick Galata in the 131. Jason Deach to the inside gets a left rear in the grass as he tries to get by the 131 of Galata, who just got passed by Wes Griffith Jr. Very quickly, 5 laps in the books, 120 laps to go. Hunter Bays continues to lead in the 13, being trailed by the number 12 of Dan Leake. Brian Campbell distantly in third, the number 47, the 28 of Grant Quinlan fourth. The battles for fifth, the 33 of Wes Griffith Jr., the 7 of Jason Deach. Field now starting to serve itself out just a bit, led by Bremen, Kentucky's Hunter Bays in the 13. Bays with a back bumper full, the number 12 of Dan Leake, while Brian Campbell trying to reel in those top 2 cars. We got trouble in the back in turns 1 and 2. Jerry Andrews turns it around. Jerry Andrews turns it around, the number 56 machine. Eddie Van Meter goes down pit road. Possible contact between the 2 drivers brings out our first caution flag of the 7 up 125. 7 laps completed, 118 laps to go. So both Van Meter returns to the track and also the 56 of Andrews. We'll start shotgun in the field. Coughlin Car's pace car pulls into the infield. It's in the hands once again. Hunter Bays in the 13, Daniels in the 12. Green flags out, back underway. Oh, we got problems in the backstretch. On turn number 2, Mark Lambert goes around, brings out the caution one more time. The Global Paint Initiative Chevrolet from Noblesville, Indiana. Mark Lambert turns it around, coming out of turn number 2. Matt Hall with damage in the 04 car. The hometown favorite from nearby Newport, Michigan, Matt Hall. And that Shaw Automotive Chevrolet, lots of front end damage to the 04 car. It appeared as though Lambert and Hall getting together there on that initial restart. Allie Kern with damage in the number 4 car as well, that right front. That Crown Battery Chevrolet. So Phil gets the 1 lap to go, so we're going green. The next time by, Matt Hall to rejoin the field once again after removing a few more pieces of shredded sheet metal in the 04 car. On turn number 4, green flags out, back underway. Dan Leake going to try the high side of Hunter Bays going into turns 3 and 4. Hunter Bays with the momentum on the inside, but Leake making it work on the high side. New leader of lap number 8, Dan Leake. And Hunter Bays right back on the inside. They're side by side. They battle for the top spot. New leader once again in lap 9. Give the lead back to Hunter Bays. Brian Campbell third, the battles for 4th. The 28 of Grant Quinlan, the 33 of Wes Griffith Jr. Jason Deach right there as well, the 7. Brian Campbell starting to build the momentum on the high side. The number 47 machine. He'll go to the high side of Dan Leake coming on to turn number 4. Campbell building that momentum in the second groove here at Flat Rock Speedway. He'll go to the high side of Leake, looking to complete the pass, coming out of turn number 4. Campbell not satisfied with second. He's going to go after Hunter Bays in the 13. Weskovic Jr. goes to the high side of Jason Deach. He sees what Brian Campbell's doing in that high groove. Hunter Bay's your leader, but he's got our passenger side full of Brian Campbell in the 47. Campbell working that high side. Hunter Bay's keeping to the bottom with the number 13. 15 laps completed, 110 to go. Matt Hall comes down pit road, the 04 machine. Tough break for Hall in the 04. Campbell decides to work behind the 13 at base for now. Still very early in this event. 16 laps completed, 109 to go. Hunter Bay's your leader in the 13. Brian Campbell second, the 47. The 12 of Dan Leake is third. The 7 Jason Deach is fourth. 33 of Weskovic Jr. rounding on the top 5. Brian Campbell content to following in the tire tracks of the 13 of Hunter Bay's for now. Potential battle brewing for the third spot. The number 12 of Dan Leake. Now the back bumper full of the 7 of Jason Deach. Campbell got the tires cooled off. Now he's going back to the high side again. This time he goes after Hunter Bay's for the lead. Campbell to the high side. Campbell building the momentum once again, working that high lane. He'll pull up side by side with Hunter Bay's. They come on turn number 4. Campbell making it work in the second groove. He continues to pull up alongside Hunter Bay's for that lead. Campbell not able to complete the pass on the high side. He resorts to following the 13 of Bay's. And will be content to running in second place for now. 24 laps completed, 101 to go for Hunter Bay's in the 13. Brian Campbell second, Dan Leake third, Jason Deach is fourth. This time by 1/5 of the way to the 7-up 125. 25 and an even 100 laps to go. Hunter Bay's and Brian Campbell 1 and 2. Dan Leake and Jason Deach 3 and 4. 5th through 8th in a dogfight for those positions. The 33 of Weskovic Jr., the 28 of Grant Quinlan, the 8 of Jordan Pruitt, 72 of Scott Hans. Little bump, little run by Quinlan. They come on turn number 4. Quinlan to the inside of Griffith. That is for the 5th spot. Quinlan trying to make it work on the bottom. Give 5th spot to Grant Quinlan, the 28. Good battle from 5th on back as Grant Quinlan. Now in the 5th spot, Weskovic Jr. 6, Jordan Pruitt 7, Scott Hansen 8. Eddie Van Meter from the rear of the field, back up the 9 to the 23. Allie Kern also from the rear of the field, she's in the top 10. Jordan Pruitt gets by Weskovic, gives 6th spot to the Gaylord, Michigan driver. Lap traffic playing a role for the first time as the 56, and Sherry Andrews goes a lap down. Hunter Bay's now has put some real estate between himself and the 47 of Brian Campbell. Dan Leake is third, the number 12, Jason Deach, fourth and the number 7. Here at co-welding fast qualifier, Grant Quinlan rounding at the top 5. Teams now starting to put some laps down here in the 7-up 125 for the ARCA CRA Super Series. Scott Hans now to the inside of Weskovic Jr. That is 4 to 7 spot. Eddie Van Meter right there as well, the 23. But up front, Hunter Bay's continues to lead. The 17-year-old driver from Bremen, Kentucky, just made his ARCA Racing Series debut a couple weeks ago over the Berlin Raceway. Bay's out in front. Brian Campbell continues to lurk in second spot, number 47. Dan League has gotten away from Jason Deach for now. Is in third. Deach into the fourth spot. Grant Quinlan running in the top 5. Jordan Pruitt 6th. The battle for 7th. A couple of CRA veterans. The 72 of Scott Hans. The 23 of Eddie Van Meter. 38 laps in the books. Hunter Bays continues to show the way in the 13 machine. Top 5, make it top 6 content for now. Scott Hansen, 7th spot, the number 72. Eddie Van Meter riding in the 8th spot, the 23. The battle's for 9. The 4, Valley Kern, the 33. A West Griffith Jr. They're going to turns 1 and 2. Kern on the inside of Griffith. As they battle for position. Kern with the advantage now. Despite missing that right front fender. Kern now up to 9th. The number 4 shovels Griffith back in 10th. Kern now looking to challenge Eddie Van Meter, the 23 machine. Van Meter, the 8th spot. He was involved in that first caution flag on lap number 7. He has worked his way back to the 8th spot. Kern involved in that second caution flag, also on lap 7 there, both 8th and 9th. Top 3 cars separated by a few car lengths each, beginning with the 13 of Hunter Bays, the 47 of Brian Campbell, the 12 of Dan Lee. Battle brewing for the 4th spot, the 7 of Jason Deach, the 28 of Grant Quillen, and the 8, a hard charging Jordan Pruitt. Scott Hansel going to join the battle as well, the number 72. Jason Deach now, about to get past. Check that, he did. 4th spot now for the 28 of Grant Quillen. Your Edco Welding fast qualifier gets by Deach. Jordan Pruitt looking to follow him through the number 8 car. Pruitt now on the inside of Jason Deach to crack the top 5. Pruitt in the 8 car, Jason Deach in the black number 7. Hunter Bays up front, puts the 56 of Jerry Andrews 1 lap down. Now Bays approaching the back of the lead pack cars, beginning with the 18 of Mark Lambert, the 7 of Tim Ice. Two-fifths of the way through the 7 up 125. 50 laps completed, 75 laps to go. Hunter Bays leads the way, the number 13. Brian Campbell riding second, the 47. The 12 of Dan Leake is third. The 28 of Grant Quinlan is fourth. The 8 Jordan Pruitt riding on the top 5. The 7 Jason Deach is 6. 72 Scott Hansen 7. The 4 Alec Kern now the 8th spot. The 23 of Eddie Van Meter is 9th. Battle for 10th. The 131 of Nick Galata. The 33 of Wes Griffith Jr. Tim Ice goes a lap down the number 7 machine. Ice running 13th on the grid. Now these 12 cars left in the lead lap. Beginning with your 12th place driver, the 18 of Mark Lambert. Hunter Bays continues to put a lot of real estate as well as lap traffic between himself and second place driver, the 47 of Brian Campbell. Campbell now clears the traffic, clears sight now to the 13 of Hunter Bays. Bays continues to lead in the 13. Bays, the only Santa Cruz Performance Rookie of the Year title contender to have a victory so far in 2015. He picked up the win in the Calypso Lemonade Chicagoland Showdown on Memorial Day Monday, May 26, over at Indiana Motor Speedway. Bays looking to pick up win number 2. We still a long ways to go. laps completed. 66 laps to go. As Bays works on lap 60, trying to get by the 18 of Mark Lambert. Lambert goes high to give way to your race leader, the 13 of Hunter Bays. Gives them plenty of room on the inside. Lambert giving Hunter Bays all kinds of room, actually, in that number 18 machine. But Lambert seems to have found a little something in that high lane. Brian Campbell sees what's going on in front of him. They're trying to reel in the race leader 13 of Hunter Bays, who's trying to get by the 18 of Mark Lambert, but can't quite pull off the pass. And he's got a slew of traffic in front of him as well. Past halfway, making 65 laps completed, 60 laps to go for Hunter Bays in the number 13. Bays, the leader once again on lap 66. He'll pick up the Van Dorn Racing Development Lap Leader Award for the 7 up 125 for leading the most laps in this event. Bays now surrounded by traffic. Just in front of him, battle between the 33 of Wes Goodman Jr. and the 131 of Nick Galata. Bays surrounded by traffic. Campbell wisely stays back, waiting to see what happens. Oh, little trouble, little sideways. Eddie Van Meter and Scott Hans lock horns going into turns 1 and 2. Hans able to recover. He'll keep it moving forward. Hans has worked his way up to the 6th spot now, the number 72. Jason Deeds 7th, the 23 of Eddie Van Meter's 8th. Ali Kern is 9th. The 33 Wes Goodman Jr. is 10th. That is the last car in the lead lap. Bays surrounded by traffic, but has been patient, working his way through the field. Brian Campbell has not let Hunter Bays stray too far in front. Bays working the high side of the 56 and Jerry Andrews to put him one more lap down. Good, nice stretch of green flag racing here in the 7 up 125. As Hunter Bays works on lap 75, 50 laps to go for the leading Kentucky driver. Back in the field, but just in front of your leaders, going into turns 1 and 2, Scott Hans has gotten away from the rest of the pack. He's by himself in 6th. The battles for 7th, the 23 of Eddie Van Meter, the 4 of Ali Kern, the 7 of Jason Deach. But lurking behind them as your race leader is Ali Kern. Goes all kinds of sideways. She keeps it moving forward. And that happened just in front of your leader, the 13 of Hunter Bays. Bays continuing to put some time and real estate between himself and your second place driver, the 47 of Brian Campbell, who's solidly by himself in 2nd. Dan Leake all alone in 3rd, the number 12 machine. The 28 of Grant Quinlan solidly in 4th. The 8, Jordan Pruitt all by himself. He is in 5th. Scott Hans has gotten away from the rest of the field. He is in 6th. As the battles continue right in front of your leaders from 7th through 9th. The 7 of Jason Deach, the 4 of Ali Kern, the 23 of Eddie Van Meter. Bays now working a high side of Eddie Van Meter, your 9th place car, to put him 1 lap down. Van Meter goes down a lap. 8 cars remaining on the lead lap. Ali Kern, the winner last Wednesday night, just in front of your leader, the 13 of Hunter Bays. Kern, damaged race car off, running in the 8th position. Brian Campbell still in 2nd spot, the number 47 car. And a couple lap cars, and about 1.6 seconds to make up on the 13 of Hunter Bays. Bays Rhymes is completely surrounded by traffic in the number 13. Bays taking his time, working his way through the traffic. Now Brian Campbell realizing the laps are winding down. He's going to have to go soon. That number 47. As Bays the inside of Jason Deach in the 7th car. Deach, the 8th place car. Here's a lap down. Ali Kern, 7th spot, just in front of your leader as Bays to the inside. 72% of the 7.25 is complete. 90 in, 35 to go. Kern goes down a lap in the 4, but she's fighting on the high side, trying to keep on the lead lap. Bays completes the pass, coming out of turn number 4. The 72 of Scott Hance, the last car in the lead lap in 6th spot. Hunter Bays has 4 lap cars and 2.4 seconds between him and the 2nd place driver, the 47 of Brian Campbell. Battle potentially for the 3rd spot as they make their way down the first stretch into turns 1 and 2. Oh, we got trouble in the backstretch. Scott Hance goes around, brings up a caution flag. Your 6th place car, the 72 of Scott Hance, the South Point Radiator Chevrolet from Angola, Indiana, goes around in the backstretch. "93 laps completed, 72 laps to go." The 13 of Hunter Bays is your leader. The 47, Brian Campbell, 2nd. The 12, Dan Leake is 3rd. 28 of Grant Quinlan is 4th. 8, Jordan Pruitt, 5th. 72, Scott Hance is 6th. The 4, Ali Kern got the free pass. Last car on the lead lap. Green flags, now we're back underway. Campbell with a 2nd chance in the 47 machine, works the high side of Hunter Bays, coming out of turn number 4. Leaders are all grouped together. The 12 of Dan Lee, 28 Grant Quillen, the 8 Jordan Pruitt, 72 of Scott Hance. Top 6 cars running nose to tail. Campbell with a good run off of turn number 2. He'll go to the high side one more time of Hunter Bays. 96 in the books. Campbell continues to work that high side, trying to build the momentum and trying to get around the 13 of Hunter Bays. Campbell has been able to stay up there for a few laps. But soon the tires start heating up and he has to pull back in. We'll see what he can do as he makes his way out of turn number 4. Bayes trying to hang on to the 13, but Campbell continues to stalk on the high side. 99 laps completed. Campbell continues to work the high side. 4/5 of the way through the 7-up 125. 100 laps completed, 25 to go. Grant Quinlan sideways. Scott Hance on the high side. It's a battle for 4th. Scott Hance starting to show some muscle. He'll go to the outside of Quinlan. Give 4th spot to 3-time ARCA CRA Super Series champion Scott Hance. Hance in 4th. He'll set his sights on your 3 race leaders. The 13 of Hunter Bayes, the 47 of Brian Campbell, the 12 of Dan Lee. Battle now for the 5th spot. The 8 of Jordan Brewer to the inside of Ed Kilwelding, fast qualifier, Grant Quinlan. Leader safely getting by the 7 of Tim Ice. Campbell back to the high side one more time, trying to get by the 13 of Hunter Bayes. Campbell with a good run down the backstretch, trying to make that high lane work on the 13 of Hunter Bayes. Laps continue to wind down, 106 in, 19 to go. Campbell very strong on turn number 2. Continuing to wind down, 180 in, 17 to go. Dan League looking to make it a 3-car battle for that lead. The 72 of Scott Hance, distantly in 4th. Jordan Pruitt is 5th. Grant Quinlan is 6th. Some of the lap cars now starting to get by the 28 of Quinlan, but he'll stay in the 6th spot. Possible right rear issue on the International Tool Chevrolet at Grant Quinlan. Meantime, top 3 continue to battle. Hunter Bayes in the 13, Brian Campbell in the 47, Dan Leake in the 12. Now Leake to the inside, but Campbell's so strong on that high side. Dan Leake looking to make it work on the inside. The number 12 into the inside of Brian Campbell. League now starting to feel racy in that number 12 with 12 laps to go. 2014 Jegs CRA All-Stars Tour champion Dan Leake not intimidated at all by Brian Campbell in the 47. Leake trying to carefully negotiate on the 56 of Cherry Andrews. Top 3 cars to battle with 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go for Hunter Bayes in the 13. Campbell and League battle that allows Hunter Bayes to inch ever so forward to number 13. 9 laps to go. Campbell has not left that high side all race long. As Dan Leake now to the bottom in turn numbers 1 and 2. Leake trying to complete the pass on Brian Campbell to have any shot at Hunter Bayes. Leake turning the fastest laps of the top 3 cars. Leake by Campbell. He'll set his sights on Hunter Bayes for the lead. This time by 6 laps to go. Hunter Bayes has led all but 1 lap. He is 5 laps away, but he's gonna have to hold off Dan Leake in the number 12. Campbell, tires gone away. The 2 leaders have pulled away from the 47 of Campbell. This time by 4 to go. Leake on the back bumper. Dan Leake now working on your race leader, the 13 of Hunter Bays. 3 laps to go. Leake has got to show something now. The laps are winding down. This time by 2 to go. Leake lets them know he's there. Coming on the 4. Hunter Bays trying to hang on for one more lap. The white flag comes out. 1 lap to go for Hunter Bays. Dan Leake, one last chance. Little sideways out of 2 that allows Hunter Bays to get by. Into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Checkered flag. Your winner, Hunter Bays in the 13. Dan Leake second. Brian Campbell third. Scott Hans fourth. George Pruitt comes out of the top 5. Race fans, a big round of applause for the ARCA CRA Super Series, powered by Jegs. A solid race for several of these young drivers, including Hunter Bays in the 13. Picking up win number 2, the 2015 racing season. Two victories for the rookie driver, the Mountaineer Firewood, Van Dorn Racing Development. B&K Wood Products, number 13. He comes to us from Bremen, Kentucky. Young man is just 17 years old behind the wheel. This number 13 car picking up win number 2, the 2015 racing season. This one we're thinking a little bit special here at the home of the Automobile Racing Club of America. He'll climb out of the car. Your winner of the 7 up 125, Hunter Bays. Congratulations all around from crew chief Butch Van Dorn, spotter Johnny Van Dorn, mom and dad, the whole crew. Hunter, my friend, outstanding job. Congratulations, man. Second victory of the 2015 season in your rookie year. I got a feeling this victory is a little bit more special than that first one, though.
Yeah, man, this was awesome. First of all, I thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Just the blessings He bestowed on me are just overwhelming. These guys at Van Dorn Racing Development gave me a heck of a race car. I'm just so proud of them. They worked their butts off all year. Glad to give them another victory. I want to thank Brian and Dan for running me so clean. It was a heck of a race.
And that was a big thing, too. Brian Campbell was all over you there towards the beginning. Even took the lead very briefly there early in the event. And then Dan Leake was just all over you there towards the end of the race.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's some of the best names in late model racing. Nobody would deny that. I thank them so much for running me clean. They could have caused a mess there, and I appreciate them just being respectful. I got to thank all the guys that make this possible. Mountaineer All Natural Firewood, B&K Wood Products. I'm going to go into Performance for giving us a heck of a power plant. Sterling Lumber Company, Bicycle Playing Cards, everyone that supports us. I'm so grateful and just blessed to do what I love.
Few races left in the 2015 racing season. You gained some valuable points on points leader and rookie points leader Grant Quinlan. There's still a long way to go, but this win definitely helps.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to win the points championship. Grant's a phenomenal racer. Nobody's going to deny that for sure. And it's been an honor to battle him all year for the points championship. We'll see what we can do, but it's glad to pick up win number 2 here.
Race fans, your winner of the 7 up 125. Big round of applause for 17-year-old Hunter Bays. A valiant second-place effort for the Mr. Asphalt Chevrolet from Birch Run, Michigan. 2014 Jegs CRA All-Stars Tour champion Dan Leake. A great run in an ARCA CRA Super Series event. You know that was Brian Campbell that you passed, right?
Yeah, I was pretty excited about that, not going to lie. But we were close, but no cigar. Hunter did a good job. He never messed up. I was waiting for it. I was there, but he never did, and he did a good job. And not a bad run for a crate engine. I'll take it.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt, it was a great job, man. Congratulations. A second-place effort, a rare ARCA CRA Super Series appearance. What are the plans looking like for the rest of the year?
We're going to be at Bearfield with the Super, but we're going to bring a Super engine this time and then see what we got. But a couple more Jegs races and get ready for Winchester with the Super.
Dan Lee coming home in second place tonight, the number 12 machine. A solid third-place effort for the Merritt Speedway number 47, Brian Campbell. And Brian, great job. Congratulations. A third-place effort, man. You were trying like heck to make that outside lane work all race long.
Yeah, it was the only lane it could run in. This is the first race all year that we finished. Didn't win, didn't crash. So it's like a little win for us right now. But no, congratulations to Van Dorns and Hunter Bays. And he drove a heck of a race as a kid. And Dan Leake also, congratulations. They drove a heck of a race. They're good.
No, I asked Dan right away. I walked up to us. I said, you passed Brian Campbell, right? He's like, yeah, that was pretty darn cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a good kid, man. I mean, he won the Jegs deal last year, and he's a good racer. Same with Hunter. So, these kids coming up are getting groomed and in great equipment, and it's tough racing them. And they all seem to have good heads on their shoulders tonight. So it was a fun race.
Brian Campbell, your third place finisher tonight, the 7 up 125.